Greetings, everyone. I am the esteemed CheeseCoat McTafferson for CheeseCoat McTafferson's multi-spectacled variety hour. It actually was going to be called multi-spectacled CheeseCoat McTafferson, but I changed it. That's why I got a little confused at that part. I am doing this from inside my car using a cheap handmade phone that I made out of leftover binocular parts and cardboard. So that is why this quality is not going to be up to the usual standards that we have for our audio. So I apologize for that. I'll try to fix it up as much as I can, but there's only so many things you can do with binocular parts. I've got actually a very special guest today who's very near and dear to my heart, and I'm very excited to bring him out. Someone who's been with me since day one, has been a very ardent supporter of what I try to do and, you know, what I'm all about. And I'd like to bring him out, but first, I don't know if you guys can hear this. A bird keeps flying into my car, flapping its wings and cawing very loudly. This is the third or fourth time it's happened, which is very alarming because all my windows are closed. I don't know how it even found. There must be a bird-sized hole somewhere. This is getting very ridiculous. Just bear with me 1 second here while I tend to this. And my special guest is CheeseCoat McTafferson. Yes, welcome him. Hello. So Cheese, thanks for coming on the show. Oh, you're welcome. It's great to be here. I've heard a lot about you, and I've heard a lot about you. I just had a few questions that I wanted to run through. You know, it's just standard protocol for an interview. Have you ever been convicted of murder? I think this is a question that a lot of people have wondered, just due to your charismatic appearance and nonchalant attitude. You definitely seem like the type that would probably be able to get away with it. And I just want to know if you have ever killed a man or been accused of it wrongfully. Either one's acceptable. Not to my knowledge. Well, I think it would be pretty obvious if you were part of a murder investigation. That's not entirely true. They might be following me in order to gain intelligence. So then you have killed a man. Not to my knowledge. What? How could you kill a man without knowing? Well, maybe I left the stove on at someone's house by accident, and then the house went up in flames after I left. Or I could have dropped a banana peel on the edge of a cliff, and then someone slipped on it and fell to their death. Okay, that was somehow oddly thorough and yet completely devoid of all substance all at once. You sound like my ex-wife. No, I don't. Okay. If you could be one farm animal, which one would you pick? Well, I think I would be an aardvark. Is an aardvark a farm animal? I don't really know much about farming. I'll be perfectly honest. I've heard of farms. I've seen a farm from a distance, but I really could not tell you what animals were even in it. So I'm gonna have to pass on that question. I really don't. Well, I mean, it's not a game. This was just an interview. I don't know that passing is really an option, but okay, we'll move on. What is the correct side of a waffle? What side is face up? This debate has raged on in the waffle community for years, which I happen to be a close part of. How can you tell which side is which? They look similar, but... Oh, that one's easy. The burnt side's down. The burnt side? Yeah, the side that's on the bottom part of the grill. How do you think waffles are even made? There's no grill involved. In fact, there's a machine specifically made to create them. Do you even know what a waffle looks like? Yeah, of course. They're circular. It looks like they have little squares in the middle. Could you have done that without looking them up on Google? I watched you look up pictures of waffles, man. You did it right in front of me and didn't even try hiding it. Okay. Can I be honest? I've never actually seen a waffle before. I mean, I'd heard of them, but never seen one in person until just now. Oh, good heavens. And I gotta be perfectly honest, they look stupid. What's with the squares in the middle? The square, that's to hold the syrup, man. What syrup? Oh, give me a second. I gotta calm down. God. Are you even like a real person? Good question. Okay, so I'm gonna get some gas, so I hope you don't mind. Well, I kind of do because I'm late for... What single color do you think should represent beach balls? Anyway. Okay. There's so many of them on a standard beach ball, so if they were to make just a solid color beach ball, which one of the colors do you think it should be? I guess I never really thought about it. I would probably pick white, I think. So you would go for an all-white beach ball? Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's the predominant color, right? Yeah, but with so many other cool colors on there, I mean, why would you pick white? I mean, that's probably what the color would be. Because, I mean, a blue beach ball would be just get lost in the ocean easier. And then a yellow one would get lost in the sun. You know, when you throw it up, you wouldn't be able to see it. Well, then go with red. Yeah, but I feel like red's the color of death, and I just don't feel like that would be very fitting for something that brings so many children so much joy. So, yeah, I think white. White's a good pure color. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Let me ask you a question now. Well, I'm not the one in the answer seat, so I probably shouldn't... Oh, is that what the exclamation point is that's painted on my seat? Yeah, see, mine has a question mark. Okay, that answers one question I had, but still doesn't really answer why you would even paint anything at all on your car seat. Well, you say tomatoes and I say potatoes. What? I say both of those. Well, then we'll just agree to disagree. Look, can we just wrap this up? I really got to get going. You'll go when I say you can go.
The subject continues to babble incoherently, perhaps acting out actual events from his past.
So, what's your diagnosis?
It's a classic case of schizophrenia. He's been pretending to interview himself on a radio show for hours now. In fact, we found him at a gas station babbling to himself in the same manner.
That's all he does, huh?
Sometimes he sings these grating improvised songs terribly off-key, but yeah, that's about it.
Terrible. What treatments are available for someone in this situation?
Once he hits this stage, I'm afraid he's gone too far. There's nothing we can do.
So then what do we do with him?
The same thing we do with all of our failed subjects.
Greeting.